Hi, people. Welcome to another exciting episode on your number one podcast, Talk Solution Podcast. From my extreme end, I have Gift. I have Shiloba and I have Samuel. And I'm your host for today, Grace. Today's topic is going to be about Nigerian market system and inflation. When you hear the word inflation, what comes to your mind? Can we hear from you, Gift?
Okay, from my own point of view, inflation is the persistent increase in prices of the price level of goods and services. For example, now in Nigeria, the prices of goods and services keep on increasing due to reduction in subsidies and other cost of production and other stuff like that. So that what led to inflation in Nigeria right now. So I think inflation is affecting us negatively because for citizens right now, for them to purchase goods is very hard because the price of goods are high and most of them can't afford them.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. You know, there was a time I went to the market to get one or two stuff, and the price that I thought the price I knew initially was not how it was before. Can you imagine? I went somewhere and wanted to get pure water of 10 naira and I give them 100 naira. So I was expecting, 10 shots, and I understand. Someone now came and brought three. That was about 6. And I said, what happened? I said, pure water price has increased. I said, why? Just water. Someone now said, if you want to buy later now, if you want to buy fuel, they will now lifting things. And if they want to say anything, they're all around about fuel now. And I'm like, this inflation, which way in Nigeria? From there, you start hearing the price of other stuff like beans. Now, I can't even remember the last time I ate spag. Do you know how much is spag?
It's expensive now.
Do you know how much is spag? Spag is around 1,200 naira. I can remember the last time I bought spag was around 450. I can remember I bought spag for 120 naira. 120 naira. From 120 to 12. Can you see the increase? So inflation has really affected us here in Nigeria.
Okay, yeah, but I think inflation can have both the positive and the negative effects on the economic growth. Yes, like a moderate level where it encourages the economic growth and discourages stockpiling in this country like this. So a lot of things are happening like
However, but currently, I don't think there's really any positive influence of inflation currently. We can all agree to that. If you check, people are complaining daily. You come and buy something today for 400 naira, the following day you come there again, they say 400 naira, you're like, 400, bring them. The following day again, say, 600, I buy a 400 yesterday, they say, bring them. We are just enduring, we are not enjoying it. We have seen other countries, the major purpose of inflation is to regulate the inflow of cash. Probably there is too much cash in circulation according to from the students. It's a factor used by the students to regulate the flow. But now in Nigeria, we are not even regulating flow because there's no money that we are regulating. Inflation is just things are increasing, income is not increasing. Imagine you are earning salary of about what's the minimum wage? About 30,000, right? Imagine you are earning salary of 30k, 31. You cannot even buy a bag of rice. That means what will you feed on?
Never.
What will you feed
even
on?
quarter of the bag of rice.
You can't.
And one thing about it is that the quantity keeps reducing, but the price increases.
Exactly.
So I feel that, I don't know, I want to pose this question to us. Do we think that the government, maybe they have hand in it, or do you think they should do something, they should come in, or have they been coming in, or do they have any role in it? What do you think about it?
I don't think they have ever been there because I feel like they have all the money, so they do whatever they like. Yes, it's us now that is left to suffer everything.
To be honest, I think the government is kind of confused. Like they have lost control of what to do in Nigeria. They have been introducing policies that they want to do, they want to that, but they are not even effectively carrying out the policies or even following it up. So just say, okay, now let's find finance that regulate dollars tonight. Because one of the major costs people will tell you, if you go to a shop and say you want to buy groceries and they tell you a price, they say dollar don't increase now, dollar don't increase. You understand?
And those people
they have been trying to regulate the price, they're trying to regulate the price of dollar. But have you been regulating at all?
No, it increases and it comes down too.
Thank you. There was a time they even tried to stop it now because they thought finance was kind of a form of everything that brings the rate of dollar to an increase. They stopped finance and other form of cryptocurrency stuff. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I don't think the federal government or the government at large are working effectively to keep these prices regularized.
Okay, since you say you don't think the government is doing anything, as a Nigerian, we are all citizens. We're all citizens, and we can't be living by their own rules. We can't be having things only by their own rules and their own system, because them they are enjoying, and I won't say we are suffering, but at some point we are not at their level. So what do you think we should do? Because I think sometimes the where the problem is to come is from we marketers. You can go to somebody's shop and a particular pen is for 18 naira. You go to another person's shop, a particular pen is for 100 naira. And let's say they get it from the same source. But due to maybe greed and all that, like if I sell my own cheap, this one will come buy for me. But if I can't sell expensive, it will be like this person when they sell cheap, it will be like saying, oh no good. So I feel that sometimes the problem is from us, we human beings. Because let me use the Northerners for an example. I'm not trying to be biased here, but if you go to an aboki shop and you want to buy yam, let's say the owner of the yam stuff is not there, his brother will be like, okay, which one you want buy? You can't explain to him, you can't say, okay, no deal, but see the price where they help me sell. An aboki man will sell it and keep the money for his brother. But when you move to the other part, let me use the Igbo people, another person, deal, maybe you will come back. It will come back later. So I feel that sometimes the problem comes from us. It comes from us because when you try to, even if the government puts a particular price of nobody should sell more than 100 naira, most persons will still go out of their way and do it.
Now, I think you said it also a lot there and it makes sense to me. Yeah. Because I could remember there was a time, or let me start like this, human beings like us, we are selfish and we want, to gain more. We want to just gather, keep on gathering. Now, if you look at this thing from my own point of view, we are the one doing ourselves. Inflation is a two-sided something. From the government, actively push these policies. There was a time that it went around. I don't know if they have a particular WhatsApp group that they share this information. I'm trying to be specific, but I don't want to just call the traditional language rather. If there was a time they said they agreed on increasing the prices of things. Yeah. Just to suffer some specific kind of. You see, there's this kind of art we have, and I don't know if we are even trying to consider it at all. I don't know if we are getting it. Now, inflation is from the citizen as well. In the sense that we ourselves will come and say, okay, I take it in 150. Only get more than 200. They buy 200 though, look at plan 300. They buy 300 though, look at buy 400. They buy 400 though. Now even you as the customer try to price it, you want to negotiate with the seller. The seller will just be like, our guy's number, they go now. If you even go down that shop, they go. Now the same price as the seller. And there's what they call forces of demand and supply in economies. Those forces are the ones that regulate the price. I think those forces have never been active in Nigeria. Because they will say, okay, in Abuja, a liter of fuel is around 610. Come to Aimba, you pay a liter of fuel 900. Now, you won't blame them again because those trucks that are bringing those fuel, other expenses they do on the road. Before you leave Abuja to Aimba, you know how much you spend for delivering the fuel. You spend up to 20,000 because you give 1K, you give here 5K, you start making other unusual expenses. And that's okay, those money we have spent, and we need to add them to the fuel prices. Do you understand?
Making people suffer for something they don't know about.
That's it. So I think our mind is selfish, and I don't know how we're going to do that.
Okay, can I say something? Inflation can be controlled by government as well. Like they can control it. For instance, this main industry, for like now, it's only one producer we have. We have other producers, but it's only one competitive producer we have. For instance, if Nigeria government can come into play, and come into action and decide to open its main industry and bring the price level down, people want to go more for the government than the other businessmen. So that one will try to reduce inflation as well. Let me give an example. For example, in local journal, the civil defense, they opened their own pure water company and start selling other people outside are selling theirs 450. So they're selling it at the rate of 300 for their own members. And if you are an outsider, they'll sell it 350. So people buy more from civil defense than from outsider because of the rate from outside. So that can reduce, if all Nigerians can do like that, it can reduce inflation as well.
Okay, from everything where we don't talk, from all the points where we don't raise and all that, so what do you think say will be the solution?
Me, I think say make government no to rely on oil.
Okay.
Yes, no say everything for this country. And it's one thing
oil.
we say Nigeria we get oil. This one we should more no rely on the oil part. We get other sectors to get agriculture,
Yeah, that's
manufacturing, plenty industries like that cement industry we talk about.
Yeah.
Plenty sectors where government feel look. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, Sha. I'm tired.
Make I no lie. Government fit do plenty things for this inflation stuff to control. First of all, they fit increase production. Like they fit open production of cement, production of company. They fit add their own production, join all this private production where they do. And also make them know they rush things fast. They no fit just say make they settle all this Nigeria issue within a year or 2 years. They no fit. So this tax increase where they do, this subsidy where they remove, and all these interest rates where they increase, make them bring them down. Like first of all, they supposed to deal with subsidies first. Then they fit drop into tax. Then they fit drop into interest rates. They no fit the rush things because as they rush things, it dey affect us. It dey affect us like on the other side. But them, they no fit dey touch them because them they get the money, everything. So like this, the gas needs to slow down to the economy level.
Yeah, I think that I agree with you guys so much. Okay, but waiting I feel like could be also possible solution is those things, these two hands of process of demand and supply. Those people they regulate pricing. I think those will be effective. Now, in the sense that if they don't say okay from the higher level, the price won't reduce the amount, make those people follow them up, so that if for capital probably or even some particular part of the capital, they sell the thing in regularized price. Make the thing dey like that all over, so that you know can't be one place then they obey the price, then other places can't dey. Because if you ask some people how much the price of this thing, they say okay they just talk am for news, they say fuel now na 610 na 500 naira, but for another place they sell am 5k, they sell am 1k, they sell am 2k. You understand those kind of things? So those forces of those invisible hands, forces of demand, forces and supply of supply and demand, those invisible hands make them really work. Now people will feel really sick, but I'm not sure that they really effective. You understand those kind of things? And just like you have said about look, we take things slowly, I think I buy that point. A very good idea. Because when this government just come in, boom, the first thing they do now is remove subsidy.
I was so shocked.
Remove subsidy, and that thing really
affect people well.
Very,
we know what's still coming, we know what's still
coming. It just happened all of a sudden. And it really affects our
now
price.
Now they don't increase interest rates.
Interest rate, yes.
And who they borrow loan from bank when they increase interest rate?
I was even hearing that any transaction you want to make, they remove about 0.5%. Wow. For instance, if you want deposit or you want to transfer 1k from the bank account to another bank account, they remove about 5 naira.
I hear them.
See, as small as that money is, if you move out from our 50 million people, they transfer that 1k. The government is making money. The increase VAT, GST will not even stop. Things are just going high. Things just increase. So make government try, make them try to sit down and take things slowly, just as she has said.
That's true. My people, I don't hear them. So the work need only just for the government. Even we human beings, we get our own work to do. I want to say a very big thank you to Gift for coming. I want to say a very big thank you to Sheila, but I want to say a very big thank you to Samuel. I enjoyed myself on this podcast today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. We're on YouTube, we're on Audio Mark. Just go there and click Talk Solution Podcast. I remain your number one host, Grace. Bye-bye.
Bye. So you get plenty of people where this inflation don't really affect them.
Most especially students like us, like it don't affect us well. Don't be joke.
Every time we say 5k na big money, but now 5k is just like 15 naira.
Oh yeah, make we go enter Prince Abubakar Aldo University. Make we go hear from students how the inflation. What's your name? Okay, then one question I want to ask you now, as a student now, how inflation, that's the rising of price of things up and down, how don't they affect you? this one really huge. You must how don't they affect you like students? You know say things all they increase and every day. Why don't they affect you?
Nothing affect me because the money they spend for me, they'll reduce the way they spend money for me.
From the bank, right?
No, come on.
No, for my parents, they'll reduce the amount they spend for me.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sis, let me ask you one question. You're a student and I'm also a student, so you know say things don't increase up and down. So how don't they affect you? Those are very really plain.
Same thing. The money from my parents are reduced also.
Thank you so much. What's up? How you doing? Don't be shy. Okay, can I know your name? Like, what is your name? Ojima. Okay. The way things don't increase up and down, inflation and all that, I know say it don't affect you as students. It touch everybody. So how do you think don't affect you?
Yeah.
I say
At this time, when you talk about inflation, things go up.
okay.
Normal, if you 10k allowance,
So man,
you live well. That 10k need to get 2 weeks.
Well,
Because if you won't buy noodles, you buy noodles. You won't drink Gary like me now. Gary is expensive, you have sugar, you have milk. Even another brother people like that, I'm gonna get something there and it's normal. That's what they do. Wow. Some 50 people, some people. Not everybody will touch everybody. Even lecturer, yes, guys.
Thank you. You had back.
My man don't talk to me, can I be like him?
Eh?
If I be like, she go to phone.
Serious.
Now I also come up from church to talk like this.
She's a TV talk.
I'm not able to eat what I'm supposed to eat.
Very
Very for my locker.
Wow. You know they even sign up for the guys.
Yes, they might me desire.
You get no option than to
Desire wetin you want to
come. I feel na pain. No wala, thank you. I don't hear from you now. Go help us from now. Thank you.
Inflation has affected me in a way that even plan bike is
Very expensive based on fuel bar.
Yeah, about it
Just what are you like?
It has also affected me, but at least I'm an ugly student, so I'm staying in Abu Street there. So I usually treat my yes, so very sharp. I'm already in school.
Very sharp. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.